Alright, hello everyone. This is my graphic, kind of demonstrating all of school health services. And I kind of did it in the metaphor of like a classroom. Alright, so it doesn't include everything, it includes what I thought was the most important, especially as someone who's a future educator. Alright, so to start, I have ramp and stairs, and the ramp is helps people who have 504s or IEP have access. Then a little doorway and a metal detector, which I'm both counting as like a typical classroom teacher because they are in charge of allowing students to have access to services, and they are also should be in charge of detecting when a student needs services because they know them and I see them every day. But I didn't cover the whole doorway with that detector because sometimes teachers don't pick up on that and students hide it, or there's a lot of students, there's just a lot that goes on. I'm also counting a general classroom teacher as kind of the walls because there's a lot of the structure of a student's educational life, I guess. And then right when you go in, I have a little rug, like a circle rug, like what you have in most elementary classrooms. A lot goes on there. And so for this metaphor, it's the nurse's office because a lot of students use that in every school. And then I have like two little sections in the back. This first little area is my school-based health center, which has some shelves with physical exams and diagnosis and treatment, which go on here, as well as prescriptions and immunizations, which are two things that you wouldn't get at every single school, depending on their school health services, which is why it's in this little center. And then sharing this little wall is the other full services for schools, like pregnancy, health care, mental health counseling, and other screenings that typically you would get in a doctor's office, as well as dropout prevention and gang diversion programs. And other tables inside like before and after school care, parent education, job training, and tutoring. And I have both examples of little parents and students in this full services schools area because parents can also use these services, obviously. um, and then I have two little stations. I have a little computer station kind of representing community partnerships because that's how I feel like a lot of classrooms and teachers connect with outside community members, is through the internet in a lot of ways. And then a little IEP and 504 services table right inside the entrance. And then I have this teacher here who is, I'm like the whole, in this metaphor is the classroom teacher, but I'm using them as who would be the school nurse because the school nurse is like the central person in the school health services because they provide health care and the screenings and referrals. They're educators, advocates, and therapists, and kind of the whole manager for this whole school health services. And then I don't have it all, like I don't have my pencils and paper drawn out here, but metaphorically those and the tables and chairs I'm thinking of as like the school health aides because they assist the school nurses and allow them to do their jobs, but without the pencils and papers and tables and chairs, it's really hard to do the job, which in this metaphor is teaching. And then my last little area is I have like optimal learning environment toolbox, for which has school size, noise control, temperature and ventilation, lighting, accessibility, sanitation and cleanliness, and color choice. Alright, that's my graphic.